Hello and welcome to another NVDA lesson. I believe it's NVDA lesson 11 if I am not mistaken. Well, today I want to speak to you about the ribbon. I want to start there. The ribbon is a visual thing. Now, people may say to me, but you're born blind, so what do you know about the ribbon? That's correct. I don't know how it looks visually. I'm definitely not sure about that. But what I do know is that programs like Word in Office and WordPad, they all have ribbons. And although there are many ways a person can get to commands via the keyboard and hotkeys, it's good to know that these commands are also accessible via the ribbon. And with NVDA, it definitely is useful to know that NVDA works well with the ribbon. I have my trusty book open in front of me here, the one I usually have, The Tarzan of the Apes by Edgar Rice Burroughs, in the public domain, the e-text, the project Gutenberg. And I'm going to press Alt to access the ribbon here.
Ribbon tabs, tab control, home selected Alt, H.
Note what NVDA says there. It says that I'm in the ribbon. Let's hear what it says. Let's just, I don't want to really repeat it. I want you to listen for yourself. Hear what NVDA says. I'm going to press NVDA and tab to report the focus.
Home focused selected Alt, H. Home focused selected Alt, H.
Note there, it said home focused selected and then Alt H. Why Alt H? That is the access key or the hotkey to access the home tab on the ribbon. We use Control plus left or right arrow to move in the current tab of the ribbon. So I'm going to do that now because I want to change the line spacing.
Home property page, clipboard grouping, paste, font grouping, font family, Alt, H. Ribbon property page, home property page, paragraph grouping, decrease indent Alt, H.
That's
AO.
where I want to be. I'm going to tab because I'm in the correct place. I'm going to tab to go into this group here.
Increase indent Alt, H. AI. Lists grouping, lists. Change line spacing drop down button sub menu Alt, H.
Good,
PS.
it's a drop down. And notice how NVDA also says the hotkeys to get there quickly. Let's press enter.
1.0 checked.
Note how NVDA says 1.0 checked. Why? Because that is the line spacing at the moment.
1.15.
And
1.5.
I'm on 1.5. So let's press enter there.
Change line spacing drop down button sub menu Alt, H. PS. 01. 01. Tarzan of the Apes
Good.
TXT word
Now
pad
let's
window.
press Alt H again.
Ribbon tabs tab control. Home selected
Press
Alt,
Control
H.
right arrow.
Home property page, clipboard grouping, paste, font grouping, font family, Alt, H. Ribbon property page, home property page, paragraph grouping,
That's where I
decrease
want to
indent
be,
Alt,
so I'll just
H.
press tab.
AO. Increase indent Alt, H. AI. Lists grouping, change line spacing drop down button
let's
sub
press
menu
enter
Alt,
there.
H. PS.
Notice 1.0
1.0
isn't checked anymore.
1.15.
There it goes.
1.5
That's
checked.
correct. We are where we want to be and the line spacing has been changed.
01.
Right. Now
Tarzan
that
of the Apes TX.
is the ribbon. You can actually experiment with it, play around with it, and also just remember you use your control left or control right arrow key to move in that specific group where you are in. For instance, if you are in the home tab, you want to move in the home tab in the specific groups, you will find control left arrow, control right arrow will move you to all the specific groupings there, such as paragraph, etc. Then you can press tab to actually move deeper into that specific subgroup. I'm going to exit this book here, and I'm not going to save.
WordPad dialog. Save Alt S.
And then
Don't
I
save Alt
am
N.
going to go to my desktop,
Taskbar.
because I would like to do something
Desktop
else with
list.
you folks
WinCam
today
12
as
of
well.
28.
And it's Windows Explorer. Windows Explorer. Now, many of you folks may know Windows Explorer, or File Explorer as it's called now. In previous versions of Windows, it was Windows Explorer. But I really just want to cover that because it's in the NVDA lessons, it's in the NVDA plan, in the materials, in the learner plan there. I want to cover it so that you know exactly what it is and the keystrokes that's used there. I want to talk about it a little bit. So we will use Windows key plus E to get to Windows Explorer quickly.
This PC. Items view list. Devices and drives grouping
Now,
expanded. Open drive not selected. Row 1 column 1 of 3.
Because that's what it actually is called now. So I'm not going to call it Windows Explorer again. Well, I'll try. Old habits die hard. But so File Explorer is where all the files and the folders are stored on your hard drive. And depending on your computer setup, File Explorer will open either in this PC, which is or was called My Computer or Computer in previous versions of Windows, or it will open to another or a different structure, directory structure. Maybe it will show you your recent directory, recent files, recent folders that have that's open or that you've opened recently. So no matter how and what it shows, understand that there are two main sections of File Explorer: the tree view and then the main view. And a tree view is like a tree with branches. You can move up and down the tree view, and left arrow or right arrow will close and open the separate branches. Or you can move up and down and also press tab to basically go into the folders. Now, I have mine open to this PC. So if I press Shift and Tab, so there are quite a number of levels here.
Review.
So
this PC collapsed 10 of 15 level 1.
Press Tab again here to go into this PC. Then it gives me
items view list.
the three
Devices
items
and
in
drives grouping
this
expanded.
view.
Open drive not
I'm
selected.
in
1
the
of 3.
list view now. And I'm going to go right arrow. Never mind there, but
My drive.
NVDA
C. Column 2 2 of 3.
report
Space
all that
free.
information
253
as
gigabytes
you
total
go
size.
along and as you listen to it. So you can press NVDA plus tab to just hear the information again if you want to. I'm going to press enter because that's my main hard drive. I want to go there. And I'm going to go to the users folder.
Items view list. $get current not selected 1 of 50.
I'm going to go to the public folder.
Users 16 of 52. Items view list. All users not selected 1 of.
Okay, so just note.
Public 4 of 6.
Note how I go from folder to folder by using my arrow
One
keys
child
and
of
pressing
promise
enter
not selected.
on it, and then it opens the folder. So this is the whole folder structure of a PC. Here you can do a lot of things. You can select the files, you can copy, you can cut, you can do all kinds of things in File Explorer. But what I would really like to show you now is how to create a new folder in File Explorer. So we are going to create a new folder called test by pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus N for November. So NVDA landed or is on the name of the folder called selected new folder. Selected it. I'm going to press the delete key to just delete that name. And I'm going to type the word practice.
Blank. Selection removed.
And press enter.
P-A-C-C-E.
There, our new folder has been created. And
practice 24 of 167.
See how it's done.
Office 2019-23 of 167.
I am going to
Date created. Practice 24 of 100. Office 2019-23 of tooltip. Mike Ryan the Silencer 22 of 167. One Child of Promise 1 of 167. Date created. June 12, 22. The Hearts of Men 2 of 167. Amplified Bible. HTML 3 of 167. Date.
Copy. And I type a PRAC for you can use first letter navigation as well.
Copy.
I'll go in there. And then I will make sure that I'm in the folder.
Practice focused selected 24 of 167.
This folder is empty, there's nothing. And I'm going to just paste by pressing Ctrl V. You can also cut something. We're using Ctrl X, but be sure when you cut to know what you're doing, because when you cut, then you remove the object from the place where it was and you put it into another place. So just be careful with that. But we will press Ctrl V to paste. And then we'll there it goes. There the file
complete.
has been pasted into
Practice. Items view list.
into
Amplified Bible.
into
HTML.
the folder. Now, people, that is File Explorer in a nutshell. You can
Taskbar.
do many things in File Explorer. You can even go to the address bar there by pressing Alt and D for the address bar, and you can type the path of the file name or the directory where you want to be. For instance, if I was in the practice folder there, and if I wanted to go directly to my C drive, I would just press Alt and D, go to the address bar there and type C:, and press enter, and I would be in my C drive. You can also delete files and folders there by using the delete key or the shift delete key, which will permanently delete files and folders. Be careful, please. If you know what you're doing, it's fine. If not, don't just delete stuff. Rather press the delete key and send it to the recycle bin. Alright, that is all for our NVDA lesson for today. I really hope that you found this useful. We'll definitely chat again in the next video.